Hi guys, I am Marina M Dream, and today I wanted to talk to you about a subject that has been bothering me lately because of what's going on in the world right now. And it breaks my heart, it hurts me, because there is really not much I can do personally. But what I can do is talk to you from a motivational speaking perspective. And what I'm about to say is my opinion only. It's no way to be intended to offend anybody or take sides, or is it a fact? It's just something that I believe from my life experience, from my research, from listening and learning from others. And so I was thinking, why there is a war? Yeah. And in any day in history, I believe that it's, of course, miscommunication, misunderstanding, confusion, hurt, a desire to be in power, interest, self interest, whatever the case may be. But the war, in the end of the day, I believe happens because somebody wants to be in charge, somebody wants to be powerful, somebody wants to be, in the end of the day, loved and supported the most, because we all human and all we want is just to be happy. And so love happens. War happens because somebody wants to be happy, and they believe that if they fight, they just going to be happy in the end. And it's I don't know how rewarding that is if you have to fight to be happy. And I wonder why people fight to be happy. Fight, I mean, kill and physical fight and bombing, all those things. It definitely shows how powerful they are, but how far does it really take them? I really think it's an forgive me for saying it, but I would assume, because they keep doing it, it's an immediate satisfaction. But can you imagine if, in order to be always happy, you have to kill people and you have to invade privacies and you have to bomb things? I mean, it's a very, very exhausting mentally and emotional and physically way to to achieve something. Yeah. And I think one of the reasons why some people choose this way of gaining power and happiness and love, which is the war, is because this is how they were taught from the very little. This is what they know. It's maybe part of their culture, upbringing, maybe self realization, and they just think that, hey, there is nothing I can do in this world. This is the way I'm going to gain my respect. I am going to act this way. Also, I think it could be a peer pressure, and just I don't know. I think that in the end of the day, the war shouldn't be an answer. Now, I'm a Christian, yeah, and I know that sometimes a war is an answer if you have to self-defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because you definitely not gonna let people kill you, right? Um, but in the end of the day, the Bible teaches that if you want to be first, you have to be last. And if you follow my career, this is the principle that I live by, and I've actually shared this principle with somebody. So this is exclusive with you guys right here on video. And what I mean by that is that just kind of sit back, show the love and support, be on the bleachers, and genuinely want to help people. And then eventually people are going to find out who you are, how real you are, how lovely you are, how nice and kind you are, and people are going to follow you. Now think with history. If you're the one who watching this video, because I am going to use very powerful hashtags on Twitter that are trending right now for you to see this, if this you are the one who's choosing to fight, yeah, think about how many millions of people are going to follow you if you fight, and how many millions of people are going to follow you if you choose to love. Look at the history. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't have no power of stopping anything, but maybe at least one person who is in a fighter right now will watch this and maybe they'll change their mind somehow. So that's one of the reasons why I do this video. Think about with history, the people who are loved by the most people in the world, like Oprah or Mother Teresa or Beyonce or any powerful figure, who? The people who are loved the most in the world are the nicest, kindest people because they understand the power of love. If you want to be loved, you have to give love. Now, see the people who are fighters and powerful and they kill people. They do have millions of followers, of course, absolutely, because they show this charisma and people follow them. But if you want the ultimate power, I hate to tell you, you will never get as many people to follow you if you choose fighting over love. And the way I prove my point right now is history. Again, people in history who are loved by millions and millions and millions and billions people all over the world are the ones that choose love. And the ones that fight, they may have millions, but not as many millions. And I would assume if you are in charge and if you use power and if you want to fight, you want millions of followers. So hopefully that will trigger you to send love. Now, it's hard to send love if anybody around you fights. It's so hard. And I can't even imagine what it's like to stand out if everybody around you fight and here you are, well, I'm gonna take a kind approach. People be like, kill him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what to do in this situation. I've never been in your situation, but I know that the majority of people who fight, they have faith and their faith is very strong. And if I were you, like, I would pray to God a lot, show you the way. And I just don't think that fighting and war is the answer to everything. Like, imagine if you are hurt, but then you give love back. I think what you're going to gain in the end is the ultimate personal satisfaction. And the reason I believe that I know what I'm talking about is because a year ago, somebody hurt me. He called me and he said, I'm going to have a baby with somebody else. And I kind of was very surprised with my reaction because I wasn't angry. I was like, oh, well, this is what you always happy. Well, this is what you always wanted. I'm happy for you. So I totally understand that if we are hurt, the initial reaction is anger. But now here's a proven fact that anger does not give you a long-lasting satisfaction. First of all, it'll affect your health. It'll affect all your organs. You may have a heart attack. You may even hurt your voice from yelling so hard. You may hurt your hand from fighting. Anger can hurt you physically, mentally, and emotionally. And then if you're angry all the time, what a way to live. I just don't believe that you're going to be a happy person and fulfilled person deep inside if you're angry. Now, you have right to be hurt. But I don't think anger for a long time is the answer. Being angry for a long time is the answer. Now, imagine if you're hurt and then you're going to react maybe in a confused way, but from an understanding way. Like, why did they did what they did? Why did they kill him? Or why did they hurt my nation? Or why? Try to understand. And then try to find a diplomatic approach. Because even Mother Teresa would teach that love is the one that conquers it all. And a lot of people call me naive. You may think this girl is crazy because I'm in here talking stuff. I am naive. I am for so much love and peace because I was hurt so many times. I'm a domestic violence survivor, so I'm very familiar with violence and beating still blood and crying and being on the floor and beating your back and knees, and it's I was in a hospital, and it's I know what violence is like. So like I see you. If you experience violence, I see you, you know. But what I found is the happiest I've ever been in my life, frankly, is right now, because I'm learning that happiness comes up here. And if you let your surrounding circumstances define how happy you're going to be, and better yet, being dictated what to do, if people tell you to kill, and if you kill, like, I don't know how satisfying that is. And frankly, we all know that killing is wrong. I'm not sure if it's wrong in your culture or if it's wrong in your religion, but the whole idea is like, think about it like this. If you kill somebody, you are going to kill a brother, a mother, and sister. And just from, from a human perspective, like to understanding that you will hurt the family. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't believe that anybody who is watching this video is cruel to the core. Like, I will never believe that you who is starting the war and the fighting is cruel to the core. I just don't. Now, are there wrong sides? Are there two sides of every story? Absolutely. People make mistakes, and people even kill somebody by mistakes or out of anger. But who I'm talking to right now is not on a bigger scale where the leaders are involved in the solution. I'm talking on individual scale, which is I am talking to you who is watching this video. I have no power to declare peace anywhere because I'm not like a military person or just this powerful celebrity, but I feel like I have a power to talk to at least one person who will watch this video. And I just want you to question, why do you think there is a war? And then think about your actions and know that you have gifts beyond fighting. Like, I'm sure you are kind somewhere. I'm sure that you can maybe paint or teach or dance or act or, engineering, or you like being a doctor. And so how many lives you're going to change if you use your gifts versus just go there and fight? Like, I understand the self-defense part. Absolutely. I get that part because I don't think that people should be killed just and not being, not defend themselves. But if you think that it's your way of life, fighting is, this is who I am and I'm gonna fight till the rest of my life, like, you're not changing any lives, you are killing lives. And I think that our purpose, and we can agree to disagree, but I just think that our purpose in life is to change people's lives and make the world better. And if you want to make the whole world better, the whole world, forgive me for saying it, not just your nation, not just your community, but the whole world, then you need to think beyond your nation. Like, what will the world want me to do if I want to really use my gifts and make a change? I don't think the world would want you to fight, because people love to be loved. Our ultimate desire in this world is to be happy. And if I'm going to be happy, I want to be loved, respected, and supported and helped. Everybody. And so if this is what I want, here's what I want you to do. I want you to help me, love me, and support me. So what do you have in there, in your mind and your skills, in your life that could help me, love me, and support me? I'm sure there is something, you know? And if you think that I'm going to love you, support you back, if you are going to threaten to kill me, no, I'm not going to love you and support you if you threaten to kill me. But if you're using your gifts, yes, please, I will support you and I will want you to help me. And so if you want millions of followers, what I'm learning is that you have to find a way to prove those millions of followers that you can help them. And I've been trying to prove to people up in here for years now that I can help them. I'm still trying to make it. You know, it's hard. It's hard to create interest. And I think what you are trying to do is you're trying to really create interest in the minds of people to like you and follow you. And if you think that you can create interest, I'm talking about a long-term worldwide interest. If you think that you can find an interest, if you can create a long-term worldwide interest by fighting and killing, I hate to tell you, but the majority of people don't support fighting and killing. So if you want millions of followers, hear me out. Fighting and killing is not the way, because the majority of people want to be loved and supported. So instead of fighting and killing, choose love and support. And not all the time you are going to get that love and support back. But if this is what you keep giving, you're going to get it back. Now, I believe in law of attraction. And so here we can go further. But if you fight and kill, I hate to tell you, you are going to attract fight and kill back. Maybe not right now, but you know, they say karma is a bee. And so, and if you don't know this expression, I'm going to say a bad word right now. So you know this expression if you're not from this country, but we say in my country, in English language, and again, forgive me, karma is a bitch. And so what that means is that whatever you put out into the universe is going to come back to you. And if you fight and kill, you may not get fought and killed right this second, but somewhere along the line, because I'm such a true believer of law of attraction, either you're gonna get killed back, or someone that you love or your community leader is gonna get killed. If you always love and kill people around you, you're going to attract to yourself if you kill all the time, you're gonna get attract to yourself in some way killing. And then you're going to be very, very hurt. And I don't want you to hurt. At the end of the day, again, I want you to feel happy. I want you to thrive. So I'm trying to stop right now at least one person in the world who is watching this video from choosing this lifestyle of fighting and killing, because it does not give you, let's sum it up, yeah? It does not give you a personal fulfillment. It does not give you the same personal fulfillment as if you were giving love and peace and support of other people and helping other people. Go try to volunteer. It's going to be such an extreme example, and don't do it. But if I set the extreme example, I'll be like, okay, go for half a day, kill somebody. Just go around and kill people. Again, please don't do it. But the extreme example would be if you killed somebody for half a day, or you would go and volunteer somewhere for half a day, and then compare the feelings. I would assume, and I could even be brave enough to say, I can guarantee you that the feeling that you're going to get from helping somebody is going to be a lot better than from killing somebody. And killing takes a lot of energy. I mean, I've never even shot a gun in my life. but besides like toys. But I would assume that killing takes a lot of energy, you know what I'm saying? And so, but if you help somebody, it does get enough energy, but because you're helping, it's like you don't even notice that. I mean, it's just so rewarding. Go volunteer. So if you want to choose a lifestyle of fighting and killing and disturbing and destroying, think about what if you chose a lifestyle of love and peace. It's gonna make you feel better, proud of yourself. You're going to get so much respect in the world, in the community. And I'm about to start crying, but it's just like what's happening right now makes me so sad. And what makes me sad, there is really nothing much I can do about it, but just talk and hopefully to change the mind of at least one person. So you want millions and millions and millions of followers. How about you love, help, and support versus fighting and killing? Because fighting and killing is going to give you only so many supporters. Yeah. But then if you love and use your gifts, maybe you sing well, or anything that you do, people are just going to admire you because people want to feel good. And what if you do have a family? And how do you feel when you spend time with your family, and you're being loved? Or how do you feel when you go around and kill somebody? Like, what better feeling do you have a better feeling when you kill or when you're with your family, with your woman or with your man? I would assume that when you're with your woman or with your man, you feel better than versus go around and kill somebody. So you want love, support, and help. And I know I keep repeating myself because I really want to get to you and to help you understand that love, help, and support is a lot better than fighting and killing. I don't know what it's like to be in a culture where fighting and killing is praised. I don't know what it's like to believe somebody where you're dictated to fight and kill. I don't know. But what I do know is history. And with history, people who are supported the most are the ones that were spreading love and peace versus the ones that were spreading hate and destruction and killing and fighting. And so I wish somebody powerful will watch this video who is in control. And we'll go back to I'm sorry, it's just so sad. Okay. And I wish this person who is in power, who's watching this video, would go and talk to the ASDA commanders in chief or whatever, heroes, and say, what if for the first time in history we're going to take different approach? And we're going to choose helping children, and we're going to choose building businesses, and we're going to choose building communities and helping mothers and orphans and people who have nothing to eat and people who have no clothes. We're going to choose that versus spending our hard-earned money on this equipment that kills people. Like, what if you spend that money on helping an orphan who doesn't know love versus buying and yet another gun that's going to kill thousands of people? Like, we can agree to disagree, but I just don't understand how is that okay. I don't know. I don't. And I hope that one day I'm going to get so big and powerful that I could use my voice to make a change, to persuade people that killing and fighting is not the answer. And I just don't know. Like, I'm 32 years old and I just had a health scare yesterday. I'm still in pain a little bit. And I don't know how much time I have left on this earth, but the time I do have, I want people to know that I've been here an advocate of love and peace. If one legacy I could leave behind me, it would be for advocating love and peace. And a lot of people think I'm naive. And unless you watch my videos and follow my career, you'll never know completely what I stand for. Because, I can be silly or my videos are short, but I just want love and peace. And I want to invite you in this fight for love and peace, not in this fight for killing. Please join me. Join me, become a leader in your community. And become a volunteer and non-profit leader. Or open a profitable business and then use your money to help somebody. But please, you are on this earth for, 30, 50, 80, 100, 115, I think that's 130, I think the oldest person that ever lived, years, and that's it. And I want you to use your precious life for good. And I'm sorry if you believe that fighting and killing is good, but for the majority of people, I hate to tell you, fighting and killing is not good. So what if you realize that, hey, I'm going to change because this girl is saying that, I have something good to offer. You have something good to offer, and you can use that good to help somebody versus hurting somebody. Think about that. Think about this video. This video was, of course, in a way to wonder why there is war, and if you can tell me, please comment below. But also this video was to promote love and peace and union and life. And what if this video could change at least one person's mind? You're watching this video and then you decide, I'm going to get out of this cycle of fighting and killing. I'm going to promote love and peace instead. And I know it's hard. It's really hard. It's really hard. But even if you do one kind gesture a day, even if you do only one kind thought a day, you will contribute a whole lot more good than if you killed somebody. So please become a peace fighter, love fighter, not a killing, angry, confused. I'm going to prove my point. I'm going to make everybody understand. I'm going to make everybody follow me. I am the one who is right. I am the one who is in power. You may get an immediate satisfaction, but is it going to be a long-term legacy? Are you going to be loved and respected by the whole world? I don't know. I don't think so, actually. I do know. I don't think that you're going to be loved and respected by the whole wide world if you promote violence and rape and murder and stealing and destruction and bombing and invasion and fighting, physical fighting. I just don't think that if that's what you promote, or that's what you do, or that's what you believe, or that's what you know, the whole world is not going to support you, because the majority of the world want love and peace and good communities and thriving businesses and non-profits and healthy people and with lack of poverty, and people want to be fed and people want to have shelter. Those are the things that you could help. Absolutely, you can help. Whew. I hope this video somehow made you think about the way you live your life. And I hope this video helped somehow to stop worldwide wars. Because this is my voice. And right now I'm using my voice to hopefully stop at least one person from contributing to these wars, because these wars, they're not the answer. They're not the answer. Love and peace and diplomacy and respect and understanding, those are the answers. I hope this video was helpful to somebody. Maybe not now at this point in my life where I'm not big enough or important enough or celebrity enough. But maybe one day, this video is going to be watched by somebody. You're going to know that the legacy that I want to leave behind me is love and peace. I'm a worldwide citizen. I've seen the world. And I don't know how much time I have left in my life after yesterday's health scare. And so, even if I die today or tomorrow, I want you to know that I've been here. Like Beyonce would say, I was here. I was here is actually my favorite song in the whole wide world. I was here. I've touched some life. I've helped somebody. Whew, this video is personal. Oh my goodness. Who's gonna be watching 31 minutes of talking? But yeah, this is me talking to you, trying to change the world, trying to help people to stop fighting, and know that the war is not the answer. And I wish you happiness and abundance and joy and love and support in some way. If I can tell you in some way that you are loved, I've done my job. Go out there into the world and spread your wings and just smile and look at the beauty of your beautiful culture and nature and people, and just enjoy the beauty. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to do good in the world. And good is spreading love and support and helping the people who are in poverty or who are hurting. You know, use that. Use your gifts to help somebody. And do it consistently, not just one time. You know, do it consistently and see how you feel. And see how you feel. All right. Well, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for watching. Love and peace. Marina M.